This video will show you how to install a hamper. The first step is to measure and mark the placement of your hamper stays on your door. Identify the two types of brackets that come packaged with your hamper stay hardware. These smaller ones are what will be mounted on the door panel, one on each side. Now, identify the bottom edge of your door panel. It's the end with the holes drilled for the hinges. The screws should be installed 15/16 from the side of the door panel. Make a mark at 8 3/4 inches from the bottom for the first screw and 10 inches for the second screw. Fasten the bracket using 5/8 inch panhead screws. Then repeat the same measurements on the other side and install the second bracket. Next, install the other brackets on the vertical panel using Euro screws in the system holes. You should use the 9th and 10th holes from the bottom. Connect the components of the hamper stay hinge to each other as shown. The smaller portion that looks somewhat like a small airplane is what will be attached to your bottom shelf. Press the hamper stay hinge hardware into the pre-drilled holes in the door panel, then push down on the flaps until they lock firmly in place. Place a box or some other support on the floor in front of the unit to support the door while working on it. Center the door with the hinge pushed against the front lip of the bottom shelf. Install a 5/8 inch panhead screw in each of the hinges. Close the door and check the door alignment. Confirm that the reveals are even on both sides of the door. If they are not, loosen the screws and adjust the door, then tighten them again. Once you've got it aligned, install a second screw in each hinge. Lift up on the front of the hinge to release it. Remove the door and install a third screw in each hinge. Also, it's important to install an L bracket on each side near the front, as the hamper stay may cause the shelf to pull upwards. Then snap the hinges back in place. Next, you'll need to prepare the tension arms for installation. Notice these two arrows that are etched into them. When you take the arms out of the package, the two arrows will be pointed towards each other. Before installation, rotate the arms so that the arrows are pointing away from each other. Snap the arms onto the brackets of the vertical panel as shown. Then close the door partly and snap the arms onto the brackets on the door panel. Finally, install the hamper basket. Center it inside the door and confirm that it is high enough to avoid hitting the bottom shelf and low enough to not interfere with where your door handle will be mounted. Then, fasten it in place with panhead screws.